in my work for real people, I travel on a lot of highways. But this is the first time I've ever done a story about one. For years now, the folks up in rural northern Minnesota have been petitioning to have a highway built from Duluth on Lake Superior all the way across the state to Fargo, North Dakota. But it seems that most state highway money goes to southern Minnesota, where the big cities are. Well, the country folks keep on petitioning to have their highway built, and the city slickers keep telling them, forget about it. Finally, one retired dairy farmer decided to do something about it. Meet Gordon Bushnell, age 80. Fed up with getting what he saw as a runaround from the state government, he finally told the Department of Transportation if they wouldn't build the highway, he'd build the highway. What they didn't realize was that he planned to build it all by himself. 7 days a week, winter and summer, Gordon has gotten up at 5 a.m. to work on his cross-state highway. Pushing west from Duluth, he's carving a passable path through forest and swamp. I recently paid a visit to Gordon and his road. No, there are no toll booths or Howard Johnsons yet, but I was amazed to see what one man can do if he wants to do it badly enough. I was sure Gordon would have an inspiring story to tell, if I could get him to stop working long enough to tell it to me.
Hey, come on, these are new boots, Gordon. Come on.
Now, I've heard of retired people taking up hobbies, but I had to ask Gordon why an 80-year-old man would choose as his hobby building a 200-mile interstate highway.
But I thought, well, I can do this, and it's something I can do instead of jogging, like most of them do. When I retired, I wasn't feeling good. I had a pain in my side, and I went to the doctor, and he said I had to have my gallbladder out. Well, I wanted to dig that ditch up there, so I thought, well, if I have my gallbladder out, I can't dig the ditch. So I thought, well, I'll dig the ditch first. So I started digging, and the more I dug, the better I felt. And it went away, and I haven't been bothered with it since.
How long ago was that?
That's about 20 years ago.
Has anybody ever said you're crazy to do this, Gordon?
Well, there's never anybody actually told me that I was crazy. But I've thought maybe I was a lot of times.
Mrs. Bushnell, why do you think it's become such an obsession with him to do it?
Well, I wish somebody would tell me why.
She really don't like it, but there ain't much she can do about it.
Since the age of 11, Gordon Bushnell has been a real Minnesota pioneer. In his early days up here, he tried and succeeded at just about everything. Maybe it's that pioneer spirit that keeps him from getting discouraged. No matter that practically the only person to use the highway so far is Gordon himself. And despite the fact that progress on his 200-mile project has been a little slow.
Gordon, to build a highway like this takes a lot of heavy equipment. What kind of equipment do you have?
I use a wheelbarrow and a shovel. Well, you can move a lot of dirt with a wheelbarrow if you got a short haul.
20 years of work on the highway, how far have you gone?
Well, probably about 8, 9 miles.
That's kind of a short ride, Gordon.
Yeah. A short ride, yeah.
It may be a short ride now, but Gordon's determined to push on. Even though by his own calculations, when he does finally finish his highway, he'll be 130 years old. You know, I think he just might make it.
And this is all because you want to see this road get through here.
Kind of nutty, huh?
You're kind of a stubborn guy, aren't you? You ain't been wasting your time with this road?
I don't know. Maybe I am, but yeah, I enjoy doing it, so what's the difference?